Nammo. Good morning. Thank you for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The first wonderful precept. Aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of people, animals, plants, and minerals. I am determined not to kill, not to let others kill, and not to condone any act of killing in the world, in my thinking, or in my way of life. We're continuing to read Ajahn Chah's book, Bodhinyana. We're in the first Dhamma talk, Fragments of a Teaching, with the section, The Arising of Wisdom. Wisdom, Panya, is to see the truth of the various manifestations of body and mind. When we use our trained and concentrated minds to examine the five khandhas, we will see clearly that both body and mind are impermanent, unsatisfactory, and soulless. In seeing all compounded things with wisdom, we do not cling or grasp. Whatever we receive mindfully. We're not excessively happy. When things of ours break up or disappear, we're not unhappy and do not suffer painful feelings, for we see clearly the impermanent nature of all things. When we encounter illness and pain of any sort, we have equanimity because our minds have been well trained. The true refuge is the trained mind. All of this is known as the wisdom which knows the true characteristics of things as they arise. Wisdom arises from mindfulness and concentration. Concentration arises from a base of morality or virtue. All of these things, morality, concentration, and wisdom, are so interrelated that it is not really possible to separate them. In practice, it can be looked at in this way. First, there is the disciplining of the mind to be attentive to breathing. This is the arising of morality. When mindfulness of breathing is practiced continuously until the mind is quiet, this is the arising of concentration. Then examination showing that breath as impermanent, unsatisfactory, and not self, and the subsequent non-attachment is the arising of wisdom. Thus the practice of mindfulness of breathing can be said to be a course for the development of morality, concentration, and wisdom. They all come together. When morality, concentration, and wisdom are all developed, we call this practicing the Eightfold Path, which the Buddha taught as our only way out of suffering. The Eightfold Path is above all others because if properly practiced, it leads directly to Nibbana, to peace. We can say that this practice reaches the Buddha Dhamma truly and precisely. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining me this morning.